Well, later tonight, a November snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Black Ultra.
Love going to throw right away. That one caught downfield by Watson. Yeah, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. That's complete to Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. 3rd and 5. Side hauled in by Dobbs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Shot, 17, black shot. Claws red. Steal, check, steal.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Jaden Reed, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu. And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down. When you look at this Packers defense, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
On 2nd down, here's Nwangu. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Another run down for Nwangu. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The Vikings sit 4-6 now on the year. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking to go 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a give, running left is Nwangu. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now Cousins going to change it up.
It's 3rd and 11.
In motion goes the tight end. On 3rd down, Cousins. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Two. Listen to me. Hey, we're good.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. 4th down, Cousins. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down.
What's that?
Give left side here for Nwangu. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. They'll go right back to Nwangu. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Hey, can. Hey, no, easy.
To throw is Cousins. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson from 19 yards away. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Now a second down throw for Love here. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. Now to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to make it fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Going back to Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Quick throw complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Romeo Dobbs. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Packers have taken the lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. First play's a run with Nwangwu. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Handoff right side to Nwangwu. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now a give running right, Nwangwu. And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one goes for 36 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see a surprise in the face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Wide. Yo. Zebra. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line.
Yellow. Good route here.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He'll find the Wangu underneath. He's got room past the 30, and he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Escaping the pressure right. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Two. Listen to me.
They'll throw again. Cousins. That's down the field for Jefferson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 35. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Glove. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. But, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And that's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing is Cousins. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
Hey, Steamer.
Again, it's Cousins. Another catch from Melton. And they'll work this down at the 40-yard line. Tackled there. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First down throw for Cousins. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. This 2nd and 4.
I know, he's easy. Why? Yo. Gun. Zebra. Leave it. Bring up 48. Done.
Cousins now. Drops this off with Nwangu. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Gun. First.
From the red zone now, Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Kene Nwangu, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
So no gain on the play, and it's second down. These two teams, they met in Lambeau earlier in the season with the Packers winning that ball game. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Second down and 3. Love now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Again, it's Love. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done, so I think going for it there is the right call.
Well, he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Handoff here to Nwangu. Evades him at the 20. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. This a 2nd and 8. On the give is Nwangu. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kime Nwangu, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Love. And that will get me off target and incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A second down throw for Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Well, Love wants to shift things around. They'll look to throw again. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Love. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd down, Love. And that will be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. In motion left, that's Reed. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Love now on 2nd down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I'm going to give a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. Now he's loose again. And he's all the way across the 50 before he's finally pushed out of bounds. 159 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, kid. Rose. Black.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. Nwangu. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Cousins here going to change the play.
Black. 300. Gun. Yellow. Two. Go ahead.
Looking to throw. That is caught. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
John.
They'll look to run with Nwangu, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. They'll come up first and 10 here.
22 meters.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And 5 yards, not going to cut it here. That clock continues to run. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And that's caught inside the 35. touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be Packer football. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Cousins just going to take this one down to a knee and end it. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second.